Hi everybody, welcome back to Tunes Reviews. Today we're going to talk about the most controversial fragrance house on the market. So as we all know, Jeremy Fragrance is a huge influencer in the fragrance community. Whether you like it or not, he is the one with the most subscribers, and he's made quite a name for himself by being this charismatic, outgoing, sometimes divisive character in the fragrance community. Jeremy created a Kickstarter, which then provided the funding for his fragrance house, Fragrance.one, and he was able to come out with Office for Men. Now, each one of these fragrances, which we all probably know this by now, what they all stand for, but I'm going to give you a rundown on it. Office is supposed to be the best office daily use fragrance for men. Then we have unisex for everyone. Then we have date for men, and we have black tie for men. So he's got an array of fragrances that are supposed to be specific to the event that you're going to be wearing the fragrance to. Office was his first born, we'll put it that way. It was his first fragrance that he created. It was the first fragrance that was released. And to me, I personally think it's his best. The note breakdown consists of modern woods, ambroxan, iris, and there's kind of a convoluted, ambiguous list of other notes on Fragrantica, and even on the website itself, it doesn't really explicitly state what the notes are. But what I can tell you is this: Office is a fragrance that smells very evocative of a combination of Dior Sauvage, Aventus, and it creates this really wonderful, sparkly, effervescent DNA that's clean and inviting. For me, Office is a fragrance that I had sought after. I was trying to see if people were doing splits on it, seeing if I could sample it, but eventually I just reached out to Jeremy and I asked him if he'd send me this, so thank you so much, Jeremy. I really do appreciate it. And there was no expectation whatsoever whether or not I would give a good or bad review, so I'm giving you my honest opinion on this, and I know that a lot of you out there are probably not gonna like what I have to say about it, but that's okay. On this channel, we keep it a buck, no matter what, as Manny would say. And I have raved about this fragrance in my personal life. This is a fragrance that a lot of my friends would compliment whenever I'm wearing it. It's one of the most complimented daily use fragrances that I've worn in the last 6 months. And I absolutely adore it. I think it's fantastic. The sillage on the fragrance is incredible. The longevity on the fragrance is 10 plus hours on my skin, and if I wear it on my clothes, then it's even longer. And for me, it's a fragrance that isn't just about a daily driver. This is a fragrance that I feel like you can dress up or down, and it's just gonna be a very clean, inviting, and sexy experience for whoever it is that gets to smell you when you're wearing it. Let's talk about the price point, because I know that that's gonna come up. You can get Office, the 50 ml or the 100 ml bottle, for anywhere around $150 American, but you know what, Fragrance.one, they usually do these really wonderful deals where you can buy 2 for the price of 1, or even sometimes 3 for the price of 1. So you have to be on the lookout for that if you are looking to pick this up, because there are some tremendous deals that Jeremy will put up for his brand. I have only worn this myself. I have not made decants, I have not given this to anyone. The bottle is half full, about half full, I suppose, a little more than half full, and it's a 100 ml bottle. I have worn the shit out of this. I absolutely love it. This is one of the only fresh fragrances that I even reach for anymore, and I'm being 100% honest here. I think that this is really comparable to something like Bleu de Chanel, where it's got an effervescent quality to it. It's got this like ambroxan ISO-E super vibe to it, and it just smells clean and sexy and inviting. So this is one that I really do reach for just as much as my Bleu de Chanel. So I hope that Jeremy takes that as a compliment, because I think that Bleu de Chanel is really the pinnacle of modern perfumery in the men's aisle, and I think that this really holds up to being compared to it. I actually prefer this over Sauvage, and I do think that this is something that I would wear maybe as much as Aventus. All in all, I absolutely love Office. I hope that Jeremy finds a lot of success with his brand. He's been successful so far, and I hope that that continues for him, and I hope that he comes out with other creations that smell of this quality. I really do enjoy it, and I hope that you all have the opportunity to kind of set the objectivity aside and try the brand out for yourselves instead of giving into all the hoopla and the negativity, and just enjoy the fragrance for what it is. So for me, I think Office gets a solid 9.5 out of 10. It does everything it's supposed to do. It lasts forever and a day, and it smells incredible. The sillage is great, and I'm not here to break Jeremy down. I'm here to build him up. I'm here to build everyone up in the fragrance community. And to be frank, I wouldn't tell you a lie. I think that this is a wonderful, wonderful addition to anyone's arsenal that needs something that has that fresh quality that you're able to use on a daily basis. As always, I hope you're all doing well, and I hope to talk to you all soon. Definitely give Office a try if you have not yet, and try to go into it with an open mind, because I think it's a wonderful, wonderful fragrance. So I will talk to you all soon. Thank you. Bye. The most controversial fragrance house on the market. It's a FedEx truck. Love those FedEx trucks. Those pesky FedEx trucks.